Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today we are talking no spend. So this is going to be my 2022 no spend challenge, and this is going to be something where I will get some intermittent breaks throughout the year. And I'm not saying no spend like I cannot spend any money whatsoever. Quite the contrary, we are going to be doing some home projects that are quite expensive. So that is the reason and the motivation behind the no spend. So we can put every extra dollar into these home projects, and we can try to knock out quite a few home projects this year. So I've got big plans for that. I've talked about that in my annual goals, but one of the ways we're going to accomplish it is we're going to cut out the frivolous spending. And that's really what this comes down to. I end up, especially like during the fall and Christmas season, I go nuts. I buy anything that I think the kids are gonna want. I buy anything I think Johnny's gonna want, and I buy everything that I want, basically. So we really spend a lot of money like the last quarter of the year. So I know that's going to come up, but I'm limiting what I can purchase for myself. I really don't buy a whole lot of stuff for the kids throughout the year, maybe like more construction paper and art supplies, but throughout the year, aside from Christmas time and their birthdays, I don't really buy much for the kids. Like if we go to the store, they're not asking for stuff because they know they're not getting stuff like at the store. They don't get random toys and gifts and things just for holidays and birthdays. So I really do go over the top on Christmas every year. They get tons and tons of toys, and we rotate them out, and they're good for the entire year after that point, pretty much. So that's one thing that's not actually going to be on my no spend. It's really just personal stuff for me where I tend to go overboard. So I did end up writing this in the content planner that I franken planned. It's just like basically a monthly calendar with old months, old dividers, and then lots and lots of lined notebook paper. So I did end up putting my no spend in here for January. It's one of the first pages in here. Just got my rules and exceptions, and I'm gonna walk through all of that for you guys today. I ended up doing one of these, I want to say it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019 because Stella was born that year. So I set up the no spend. I was super excited about it. And then I got pregnant with her and threw it totally out the window. I had a really tough pregnancy with her, and I definitely bought and didn't stick to my no spend. So this year I'm going to really try to do it. I don't foresee having any babies this year, like knock on wood that we're done having kiddos. So I think it's going to be easily accomplished if I just put my mind to it, and that's going to be it. It's just going to be all me. So for my 2022 no spend, I've got a section for rules, exceptions, and rewards. So I will have some intermittent rewards built into this. So as far as the rules, these are the things I'm not going to spend money on this year. No makeup, with the exception of the ColourPop order that will be hauled later. It's actually sitting right next to me, and it's going to be hauled for you guys very soon. And then also no workout gear. I do have a couple of exceptions for this. This last whole year has been my first workout journey. I have lots of workout clothes. I don't need any more workout clothes, but I just love them. They're so wonderful. I wear them all the time. Like I'm wearing a sports bra and leggings right now because I just basically live in athleisure outfits. Also no planner stuff, and this one's gonna hurt because I went way overboard on planners. I have enough planners to get me through like decades at this point. So I have tons of stickers, tons of planners, all these things. I have plenty of access of all of them that I just need to use what I have. And then also no nail polish. So I don't have any currently on. I've been using my gel system again, but my nail polish is so old that they haven't been staying on very well. They haven't been holding up great. So I did order some new nail polish, and I'll talk about my exception to the rule for that. And then no more scrapbook stuff. I haven't been doing a lot of scrapbooking, so there's no reason for me to buy all the pretty scrapbook stuff. And then the last one is no other craft supplies. So I have dabbled with other crafts, and I end up buying a bunch of stuff, dabbling with the craft for a little while, and then that stuff sits in my scrapbook room. So this is going to be the year of using what I've got. Those are all the things I'm not buying this year because I already have plenty of each thing, and I need to just use what I have, enjoy what I have, and that's going to be this year. I'm just going to really try to enjoy the stuff that I already have. Instead of buying 5 new eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to use the more than 5, like the 20 that I already have, and come up with looks. That's part of my makeup challenge for this year. And then just appreciating the stuff that I have. And that's where I forget how many pairs of leggings I have. I see another new shiny pair of leggings. I want that shiny new pair. Same with planners. I have tons of planners to get me through, but I see a new shiny one and I really want it. So this is just going to be me reining in my materialistic and spoiled tendencies where I see it, I want it, I buy it, I don't think twice about it, and those purchases really add up. So I'm going to be taking all of that money that I would have spent and putting it into home projects, things they're going to matter more over time, you know? The makeup's all great, but at the end of the day, I don't need a ton of makeup. And I was really happy with my one Morphe eyeshadow palette for a really long time. It took me, I don't know, probably a good couple of years for me to get more eyeshadow from that point. So it's just, it's gotten to this materialistic, excessive level for some of these things, and I'm just trying to rein it in. The main why being the home projects. You know, if I don't spend a couple $100s a month on frivolous stuff, that's a couple $100s we could put into picture frames, art, bigger projects. So that's the main goal and the purpose of this. So I do have exceptions for most of these sections, and they all really relate to being able to replace what I need. Like if I'm scrapbooking and I run out of adhesive, I have to go buy adhesive or I can't scrapbook anymore. Like limiting factors like that. Same with the makeup. When I say makeup, I mean any kind of stuff like moisturizers, makeup cleansing wipes, any of the makeup-y type of things, anything basically that goes on my face, I'm going to replenish as needed. So I'm going to be running out of my cellar water, just like the little toner bottle. I'll run out of that sometime this year. I will buy that as needed. Things like that. I'm going to walk down my little thing of exceptions that I wrote. For the exceptions, I have Ellie Sparkly Gear or referral credits through Ellie. I love the Ellie stuff, the subscription box. They are such good prices, but I don't need any more of them currently. It's going to be like really super duper special ones. I really, really like any of the sparkly, glittery type ones. So I will end up considering those ones if they have any more. And I did an Ellie video recently where I showed you guys their new thing that was pink, and it was gorgeous and I love it so, so much. But I'm just not a huge fan of the black set or the powder blue set. So I'm gonna skip both of those. I feel like that's a good mature decision. I don't need them. I don't absolutely love them, gotta have them, get that like heart flutter feeling for them. I did for the pink one though. So I did order the pink one. I have hauled that for you guys already, but it's things like that. I'm not gonna get it just for the sake of, oh, it's cute. I kind of like it. I'm gonna only reserve for the very like absolute favorite ones. If they bring back that pink set of the old version of sparkle leggings, I'm getting that version. Like, I don't care. It's totally happening. And same if they give me referral credits, I'm going to use those referral credits and get something that I really like and that I really think is a special, different thing than the things I already have. And then the other exception for workout gear is Peloton referral code. So when I make Peloton videos, I give you guys my referral code. And then when people use that code, I get money to buy Peloton apparel. So I'm totally going to take advantage of those. I have never bought Peloton stuff without a code because the Peloton stuff is so expensive, but it is such good quality stuff that if I get codes, I'm totally using all those codes. They do expire, I think, after like 6 months. So you have to use them or lose them. And I am totally going to use those. And I won't feel bad about that at all. And then as far as makeup, it's just replenishing and replacing as needed. Like one of the things I'm almost out of is concealer. So once I scrape the bottom of the barrel, use all the last concealer, I will buy a new concealer. So I don't feel bad about doing things like that. The caveat to that is no eyeshadow. Like I have so much eyeshadow, no more eyeshadow. For the nail polish, I had mentioned earlier, I ended up buying all new nail polish because my nail polish was just going bad. You know, it gets old and it goes bad. I only had a little small handful of colors. So I ordered a bunch of like different sets that are like mini bottles. They get you through a couple of manicures, but it's like a big pack of colors. The reviews on these seemed pretty good, but if they are horrible and I have to return them or send them back or whatever, I will again buy different nail polish. So my hope is I don't have to buy them, and I hope the ones that I ordered are good, but I don't know yet. It's brands that I've never heard of and never tried before, so it's going to be an experiment. That's going to be an exception. I'm definitely going to get some nail polish, whether it's the one I have already ordered or a different set of nail polish remains to be determined. So that's the exception I put in for that. Also, if I need another base or top coats, I don't know how big the base and top coat bottles are that come with the little like sets of nail polish. So I will order those or purchase those as needed because you have to have a base and top coat for gel. And then as far as scrap exceptions, I already told you guys adhesive, but I'm doing Project Life and I've used the Becky Higgins Project Life app to make 12 by 12s already. I do need to print those and those cost $1.99 a piece. I have no problem printing things that are going to go in the album, and the same thing with that. If I need ink and photo paper for my little photo printer, I will order that as needed as well, and it lasts a long time. I don't have any problem doing that because if I'm ordering either one of those, that means I'm scrapbooking, so that's a good sign. And then planner, none unless I get referral credits. Basically, if it's free, I could get it. If it's not free, I'm going to steer clear. That is a lot of rules. All the exceptions are basically the same. Like replace and replenish as needed if I'm using the stuff. And then rewards, I wrote on here quarterly reward in one category. I will pick like, okay, at the end of March, I get to pick one reward, a makeup or a workout gear thing or a planner thing, but just one, like one order that's like a smallish order. But I have my eye on the Flora ring agenda. I am not a ring bound planner person, but I really just love that Flora ring bound, and I really just want it. I just want it so bad. That is going to be maybe my first reward at the end of March. I've got 3 months to think about it. That's it. That's all the rules I have. That marks off pretty much any of the like fun and unnecessary stuff that I purchase on the daily or the weekly. If ever something looks shiny and new to me, it's one of these categories. So I'm really just trying to cut out the frivolous spending on my count. It's these categories. These are the categories where, you know, I order like the ColourPop stuff, I blew $90. You know, I order a couple of planner things, I blow another $50 to $100. And where does that money go? It goes into the stuff that I play with for a little while, I use, but I can't use to the full capacity. Like the eyeshadow palettes, I can't use all of those eyeshadow palettes. It's just physically impossible to finish them all off. So I really just need to be more mindful. That's part of my goals for the year. I put under the financial section, intentional spending, not frivolous spending. And I feel like any of these categories in excess, it turns into frivolous spending. I hope you guys like this video. If you are doing any sort of no spend, even if it's just like a one category thing, the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to add to it, because I really just wanted to cut everything, basically. Just cut all of the extra and really concentrate on making this house a home this year. That's also part of my goals. I really just wanted to go big, so I did. If you guys are doing a no spend, I would love to know what your rules and exceptions are for yours, and we can all kind of work on this together. I am gonna try to make these videos monthly so that you guys can hold me accountable to it. I feel like the best way that I get held accountable is to post videos for you guys, because you guys can follow me along and see where I make progress and where I slip up, and I have to kind of fess up if I mess up with this. So I think that's a good way to just do it. It's like every month, and then when it comes to the quarterly, I'll tell you guys what I ended up picking up. And right now I just have my eye on that ring agenda, but who knows, in 3 months, it might be something different that I decide on. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.